guys, welcome back to the channel for a brand new mod review. So today, you guys, we are going to be looking at some really cool assets just to kind of liven up your game a little bit since post rebrand, because I know about a solid like 75% of us aren't really digging the brand new vibe of The Sims 4, and I feel like these mods will definitely kind of like give you at least a happy medium. I mean, granted, I wasn't able to find solutions for all of the issues, but I'm pretty excited about these few things because I definitely feel like they are going to give me a sense of freaking solace with this new rebrand. Not to sound dramatic or anything, but some of us take this ish very, very seriously, because I know for me personally, I gotta look at this thing every single freaking day, and so I kind of want to be happy with it, you know what I mean? All right, so for the very first kind of like fix to the new rebrand, I came across the King's official Tumblr, where he has created kind of like a reversal mod on the icons, right? And so as you guys can see here, with the brand new UI comes the old icons, and I absolutely love the way that this looks. I am so content with this happy kind of like meeting in the middle sort of medium. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because the balance of the old icons with the new rebrand makes it look a little less cheesy, and I love the icons, like especially for the expansion packs, how each one has like a different color, and it really makes it super easily identifiable. Now also, I've come to realize that even in the game packs and the stuff packs, they were all the same color. I literally cannot name every single stuff pack, even though I know what it is. And so I feel like with the color coding, this actually helps your brain kind of remember and like almost associate the colors with the pack, right? Because I know like Pets is red and Seasons is green, and just for them to like make it all one color, I just don't really feel like from a marketing standpoint that that's really going to be beneficial. But of course, I may be wrong. Anyway, long story short, those icons will now again reappear in their old formation in Create a Sim, in Build By, as well as the gallery. It is a simple, you know, click, download and drop sort of method. It is just as easy to install as anything else that you would put in your game, and it's completely free. So I will link this down below if you guys are interested. And then also I came across the let me see, what are these called? The loading screen swap out. So you know how like right now our loading screen looks like this, and I do believe in August, right? And so in just like another week or so, they're going to be giving us more of like a darker blue moment, which I'm obviously very excited about. I feel like once you get in game that this screen isn't as nasty as I thought it was going to be, but also I really do appreciate them kind of like dimming it down a little bit. However, I think it would have been also very amazing if they would have given us some sort of like option in the menu, like, you know, where you can go in and change like your graphics and stuff, where we could have picked our own colors for our loading screen just to kind of like customize it a little bit more. I think that would be absolutely freaking amazing. However, they didn't. And so if you're not content with the light blue or the dark blue, you can come onto the King's Tumblr, okay, and you can choose from 43 different loading screens. We've got blues, purples, pinks, reds, yellows, greens, and frosts, which is interesting. Not to mention, as you guys might have seen earlier, he has come out with a minimal palette too, which appears to almost have like an ombre effect to it, which I've come to find that I actually like a lot more. Granted, there aren't so many options on his page just yet, but I did find another modder who has quite a nice assortment of these ombre loading screens that, again, I really love, and it kind of just adds a little bit of dimension, gives these Sims a more kind of like modern day feel. That's the thing with the rebrand. I don't feel like it is very modern at all. I feel like it is very like old school, and I know some people are like, oh, the Sims 4 like before the rebrand was old school. No. It's old school now because it's flat. Like, there's no dimension, no nothing. In a world where we are getting into crazy color, in a world where, you know, we are kind of like adding more dimension to literally freaking everything. It's just so weird to kind of see the times go back a little bit to like the simplistic state where a game such as this one, isn't simplistic at all. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I'm thinking way too deep. But what I wanted to show you guys was this palette here. So we've got a really cool blue, red, orange, kind of like a yellowy orange almost, not as vibrant as the one before. Green, blue, light blue. So see how the loading screen, it kind of takes on a new shape just with this little bit of ombre. It's not so harsh on the eyes because, you know, your eyes are kind of like focusing in on the plum bob. I love that. I also really love this purple kind of with like this lighter pinky color in the middle. This one, magenta, is definitely my favorite. Also, totally digging this bubblegum pink and living for this dark midnight blue, which I think is so good. Kind of gives me night mode vibes, so I appreciate that completely. And you can come and down all of these from T Moon's Patreon for absolute nothing. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pop in the old icons as well as pick out one of these loading screens. And I think, you guys, I'm really, you know what, my heart is drawn to this magenta. Here we are at the new welcome screen, but utilizing the old icons. Honestly, I feel like by using the old icons, it kind of gives my loading screen a more harmonized balance, and I feel like it's very refreshing. It's very new, but it's also very on brand. My personal opinion, looking back at these old icons, honestly, I don't know what the method behind the madness was. I really want to know, like, what made them go with this style versus the one that we had before, other than the fact that they wanted to rebrand. I get rebranding, but why this? That's what I want to know, because in my personal opinion, when I'm looking at these icons, they don't stand out to me. They don't provide my brain with any type of association to their adjacent packs or, you know, expansions, whatever it is that they're related to. It doesn't do it for me. Like, I don't know. Every time I think of Island Paradise, I think yellow, right? And every time I think of Get Famous, I think magenta. I associate packs with color, and it just really kills me to see that that's no longer a thing. So I'm super happy to have these in my game. So if we were to like hop in really quick into cast, I'll show you guys that the new or the old icons rather have been reinstated. So if we click on my sim here, you should be able to see them. And honestly, this makes my heart so freaking happy. Oh my gosh. It also makes it so much easier for me like to find stuff too, because all I got to do is look for like the appropriate color icon and I'm good as gold. Like, it's so much easier. And as you guys can see now, this is what the loading screen looks like with the swatch that I picked. So I said it was magenta, but it's actually hot pink, which is kind of cool. I love this one. Something I did notice though, as I was filtering through, my icons like sped up super duper quick and then they stopped. So I'm not sure if that's like due to the mods or that's just like a coincidence, but here's some other color options with the more ombre deepened effect. Here we have the minimalist color loading icon from the Kings, and then we have the more flat version. So yeah, you guys can kind of take a gander here and see which style you prefer, if it's the ombre, if it's the flat. Just as I was about to wrap up this video, I got a recommendation for Iron Seagull's latest video where he shows you guys how you can get the old welcome screen UI back in your game if you wanted to. So you have a lot of options here. You could easily kind of mix the old with the new, also sport a brand new loading screen while you're kind of going in between things in your game. However, the only downfall about replacing the old UI that I currently can tell is A, it's going to obviously override everything, and B, you will no longer be able to pick from the 50 something different color loading screens to customize your game. And with that said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. We're literally getting down to 1,000 sugar boogers away until the 400k. I'm freaking out. But anyways, you guys, don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.